Welcome everybody back once again to a bumpy ride, where last time I guess I technically beat the game because I got the credits to roll. So this video, do I? Okay, no. Once I have it, I don't gotta worry about it. This video is gonna be more me trying to get these upgrades that I have yet to buy. So I've got capacity for 1,000, air brakes for 2,000, and the caboose for 3,000. I'm gonna try and get all these, and that'll probably be it. Because the only other thing I would need to do is get all of these different paints. And even then, I gotta get to level 28 seems to be the max. So I'm not going to worry about doing that. That's something for me to enjoy on my own time. I still find it hilarious that it's like I finish... I get the little engine that could, and I know there's a Spirit Tracks... Well, it's the Spirit Train. There's a Spirit Train skin paint job livery, and there's a Thomas the Tank Engine one, but of course I get the little engine but that could. I hope with however many more levels I get in this video, I get those are just the two that I really want, and I think I only have like 12 left to get to unlock at least. Oh yeah, current task: look for a shareholder. So so there's a shareholder over in Bumblebee. And you can get stocks to get, like, little bonus upgrades for stuff in the game, like increased speed, extra hours in the day. But I'm not too concerned about that. That's just something to really get you to keep playing the game more and more, which it's gonna work on me. I'm gonna enjoy it. But yeah, I just kind of want to get all the upgrades and have the train fully upgraded. I'm actually curious of which I should get first, because I really want to get the caboose, though I probably each of the upgrades is like one that it would be really nice to get. Snowball. I think I'm gonna need the air brakes to really help around here, because of the slippery tracks. Oh, I probably... no, the conductor was a bit expensive, I think, if I remember right. Because the conductor gives a 30% more chance to get more first class passengers, which first class gives you more money. But I stuck with early bird so that way I can get a couple extra hours in the day. And aside from that... Okay, yeah, down through here, right over here is where the ice is, so I'm not going to be able to stop for that. If I'm in a town where I'm by a freight depot, I will pick up a freight contract, because some of those are worth a good chunk of money. Because I lost a good chunk of money at the end of the last part, because... not towards the end of it, but opening up Whistling Peaks. Why did I keep calling this Aurora Falls? Maybe that's what... But opening up the Whistling Peaks is... Well, Aurora is the name of the town. I don't know. Oh, somebody's jimmies are gonna get rustled. So, okay. I need... literally just go straight ahead. Alpine slaloms. Tracks may be slippery. So yeah, I just gotta go straight ahead. Still would be neat to be able to make the jump. But I still love that, like, you go down the hill, like, the first time you go through this, if you're going down the hill, it really looks like that you're gonna, like, go through and hit the jump. Until, like, you see the cars in the way, and then it diverts you off to the side. Because you got these ski slalom flags. And it points it right towards up to the jump. And the fact that there's a couple of cars there mean that there was some poor engine that went that direction. Hold on, I need audio. Try to get the music up a bit. Seems a little. Maybe it's just this area, but it's like, man, it seems quiet, but it's like it sounds good. Yeah, straight through, because over there is the roundhouse. Fill up on water real quick. Birchwood and Bumblebee, so I gotta go back. Just gotta back up and turn around. Is the other train running? Is the mountain train running? I guess it is running. Got all 3 engines. So, okay. I'm gonna make my way past Misty Creek. I might go to Bumblebee. Hold on, what are my times? Yeah, I gotta go to Bumblebee first. Then I can also pick up some. I can pick up some freight. Do myself up a freight contract, which thankfully there isn't really a specific time for. You just gotta make sure to get it delivered by the end of the day, or you're gonna get penalized. Alright. Almost wondering if I should have a bartender. Well, I can have early bird and bartender when I get the caboose, but that's me thinking I'm getting the caboose right off the bat. We'll just see how much money I can make at the end of this day. Because I might get capacity first. Because, yeah, capacity is going to still be the cheapest out of all. Though, to be fair, I almost want to save up enough to get full capacity. Because I think my max is 6. Actually, I might go with capacity first, so that way I can make, like, the most money. That actually makes more sense. If I get capacity first, then I can really, like, start earning money. I can earn more money to be able to get all the upgrades. So that's like a total of 2,500. I'm guessing because the next one is 1,000, and I'm assuming the final one is just another 500 up. Yeah. max. Okay. So, need to right and a right. Yeah, sorry if I'm not talking too much on this one. Just kind of relaxing a bit. Wait. Would that... Is that a shareholder? Destination nowhere. Ride the train for no more than... Hold on. Drive through water. Pick up some... Okay, so that... So I guess so right now I get that much. Okay. Destination nowhere. So if I'm going by nowhere, that doesn't really give me money, that gives me stocks. So if I'm passing by nowhere, I can get that done. And if I do the other tasks, then I get more stock. Cool. Oh, whoops. Oops. My mistake. I forgot to pick up a passenger from... yeah, I'll pick up a passenger. Because I picked up the shareholder, I was like, oh, cool, that's gonna be put me at max capacity. It's like, no. I need to still blow the whistle to load up one passenger, hopefully going to Birchwood. Thank you. There we go. I just gotta get everyone to Birchwood, and then I gotta see about that contract. So yeah, you can either like focus on freight contracts, try to focus on shareholders to get stocks, and then you can also there's a lot of stuff that you can do, especially now that like there's good post game to keep you playing this like endlessly. Alright, let's pick up a freight contract. What do we need? Honey, TNT, and ice going to Snowball. That's perfect. So, don't gotta worry about that. Don't lean, then don't break. Alright, that's fine. That's all gotta go to Snowball, so that kind of works, because if I can get to Chugwater, go all the way up, go out and around, all the way there to Snowball, be good. Whoops. Depending on where my next passengers need to go, will depend on whether or not I focus on the freight contract or focus on passengers. Where's Max? I need to slow down because I gotta remember make sure not to break the honey. Ah, I was afraid Max was coming this way. Ah, it's the same whistle. Alright. Dang it, Max. Really? Don't tell me you're going my way. Yeah, come on, Max, I need you to go through. Oh my freaking goodness. Where's, like, the closest signal? Which way is he going? Okay, he's going the other way. That was my mistake, hitting the brakes like that, but just... Ah, come on, Max. Alright, I think after I drop off at Birchwood, I'm just gonna get the freight contract done, because that's gonna have me running around a lot. Burning daylight. I didn't even see how much I would lose if I didn't complete the contract. A little clickety-clack along the tracks. Right through there and be able to get to Birchwood, and then I gotta make my way to Chugwater with a stopover at Nowhere. Probably pick up passengers at Nowhere. Probably want to go to Colby or Cattail. I'll turn around at the... I'm not going to go all the way up there. I don't want to waste time. At least not with a freight contract. I start a freight contract, it's like I am going That's something that needs to get done. So I'll turn around here, so I can just back my way back down. Face frontwards. On the way back down and out. Didn't even check the time. Dang it, Max. Maybe I should have put the money into sabotage you. Nah. I'm assuming sabotage just means that they won't show up on the map. Actually, I get this dropped off and I get the next... I get the freight contract done. I'll have $2,000. Nowhere, Pearbury, no... Okay, that's perfect. I won't pick up passengers at Pearbury, but I will... I'll pick up passengers at... The fact that Nowhere is like 10 p.m. is what's got me worried. I think, yeah, because I'll stop at Nowhere so I can drop off the shareholder, get some stock, and then I gotta try and get this try to get the freight contract done. Because that's a lot of running around I gotta do. Alright, let's do it. With a little engine that could, I think I can do it. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. So, I'm just thinking okay, that's where next. So I stop at Nowhere, I don't pick up anybody, and I just run all the way to Chugwater. Oh, that's funny. These two are gonna crash into each other. I run all the way to Chugwater, and then I run all the way to Snowball. Simple enough. Yeah, man, I might be able to get the... I don't think I'll be able to get all of the capacity, though. Because I need... Yeah, I'll be able to get the next capacity, but I won't be able to get the final. Or I could get air brakes. But I think getting max capacity is a smart thing, because then I can earn more money to then quickly get the air brakes and the caboose. Making sure to watch how bad the train tilts on turns. I think this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, like up here, need to slow down a little bit. So that way I don't knock the honey. Because if I knock the honey off, then it's like, fuck, I'm done. It's like I'm losing money. Avoid leaning the train too far. I think that's... I don't want to honestly test it, but I think that's more so if you have the fireman, because the train goes so fast that it really starts to lean. Well, it doesn't start to lean, it really leans. Alright. go slow over the curves and over the bridge and then over to nowhere. And just try to just beeline it to Chugwater and Snowball. Get all these cows off the line. Don't run over any. I don't need to get the achievement just yet. I'm not achievement hunting just yet. I'm not going to run over 10 pedestrians yet. Oh, I have to do all those. Oh, I thought I'd just drop you off at nowhere and call it good. No, I have to check all these off. Ooh. Well, I'll be able to get these done, but I don't know if I'm gonna get you to nowhere. But if I have the time, then I'll do it. But I gotta run all the way from Snowball to nowhere then. Alright, I don't really have any passengers, so I can just beeline it. Oh, can I restart the day? Because I screwed up. Can I restart the day? What happens if I quit? Oh, god dang it. Alright. Alright. Alright, maybe I can salvage this. I still gotta get the dynamite. Sorry, I'm upset with myself. Because I didn't think... Good to know that, yeah, no, I gotta slow down on every freaking turn for the honey. I could have declined it. I could have declined it. Okay. I think... So avoid deserts. I think I'll be fine if I still go this. Go all the way around to Bumblebee. I think I can still do it. I'm just upset that, of course, I screw that up. Just cool. I was doing so good, too. Dang it, man. It's like, this one's really, like, having me run around, like, all the way around the map. And it's like, gotta make sure it doesn't lean, so can't go too fast, can't suddenly stop, can't go through desert. Yeah, melts outside of snowy areas, rapidly melts out. Yeah, so I gotta pick up the ice last. So, am I gonna do? I gotta... Yeah, I gotta go up through around Blue Water, go right up through around the Bumblebee, right up, swing around, then, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this contract. I'm gonna lose out on some money. That's so annoying. That is so bothersome. To be fair, I don't know how fast that melts, and I don't know if that'll give me the time I need. Because at least I can just highball it with these two. It's with the honey that I can't. Which is what I think might screw me over. Why couldn't it just be stuff close by? Yeah, I got 3 hours left to run all the way to Bumblebee, run all the way over here, and then run and get back to Snowball. I don't think I can do that. If I hadn't screwed up. Not very forgiving. I could have declined it. If the ice melts, then I can still just grab it. If it doesn't before I get back to the Whistling Peaks, then I... So I gotta... I don't know why I did that. I don't have passengers. Just gotta avoid sudden stops. Okay, you're there. So I'm good. And I can't just drop something off and go pick something else. They all have to be dropped off at once. Max. You had to screw me over on that one. If I get this, it's gonna be on the frickin' nose, and I doubt that I'm gonna get it now. Oh, if I didn't break the honey, then I would have been able to get it. So if it really leans at all. Yeah, because it's almost 9 o'clock. And I have this much distance to cover and back. That's not gonna happen. Gonna try. It's probably not gonna happen. I gotta get used to these freaking contracts. Yep, there's 9 p.m. Oh, that hurts so much. They give you the forgiveness of being able to go back, but then they're unforgiving like this. All right, now it's gonna start melting. It does make me wonder if I can just quit and it doesn't count as the day being done or anything like that, so I can just redo the day. But no. Nope. I made a mistake and I'm really gonna have to pay for it. That hurts so much. Just because I didn't pay attention a little bit. Yep, there it is. At least I made a profit. How much is big fella? 100, 270. That's almost tempting. 2 freight contracts available at every depot. Grants free. Nah, just gotta go again. That hurts. That really hurts. Alright. Stockholder and Pearber? Yeah. Yeah, that's Stockholder and Bumblebee. I would have had to go through Whistling Peaks and over around through Cattail to nowhere. Alright, let's pick up some passengers. Pearbury. That's good. I can pick up a freight contract at Pearbury. Also, Pearbury's where shareholders at. Figure out what tasks that shareholder needs. So pears bruise easily, can only go about 20 miles. So probably if I pick up a freight contract there, I'm probably gonna have to focus on it wherever it's gotta go, because it can only go so far before. It can only go so much distance before it rots. So essentially I gotta figure out what is the most what's the shortest path to the destination. And I could also just decline the contract as well. I think hay blows away if I'm going at full speed. It's definitely challenging, the freight contracts. Nowhere. Tourist spot, Pleasant Pond. Run into a dead end. Yeah, that's cool being nowhere. That's perfect. Yeah. You're gonna... For shareholders, you just would be if you're focusing on shareholders. Run into a dead end. Yeah, no, that's... If you want that, you definitely gotta take, like, the time to grind out stock. If that's what you're gonna do. Let's see what freight contract I can get here. Hopefully it's a simpler one. It doesn't require me running around all over. It'd be nice if I could just collect hay and maybe cheese and take it somewhere. Snowball. No. Because I gotta go... like, if I'd have to go directly to Snowball from here. And I got passengers. Like, if it told me to take them to where my passengers were, I'd take it. Or if I didn't take passengers, then, yeah, I'd accept that contract. So I can check Colby, see where that cheese, check the contract there. And to be fair, that was simple. I just had to take pears to Snowball, but it's just like, it's in the opposite direction of where I needed to go, and I don't want to make these passengers late. And for only like $200-some, it's like, man, no. Not terribly difficult, but I can get... I'd be better off just running passengers. That, now I'd have to back all the way up to turn around to go to Snowball anyways. It is nice that you can pick and choose whether you want to take the freight or not. Colby, that's perfect. See, now, if the bears were... Well, to be fair, I had to go out and around to Colby instead of the shortest route to it. I'm not going to stop at the tourist spot. Just going to barrel on through. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get all the upgrades at the rate that I'm going. Or it's going to be a really long video. Me getting all the upgrades. Maybe I just won't upload. Maybe I'll scrap this whole video. Nah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Probably shouldn't have said that out loud. Nah. It is what it is. I've got the whole map to explore and run around and whatnot now. Oh, no one got upset. That's nice. There it is. You are just not a happy camper, are ya? Neither, you two. Really? I'm gonna go see about this freight contract for over here. See if it's worth taking on. So for the cheese, I just have to worry about bandits. Which I have no idea how I would be able to get rid of. Aside from maybe blowing my whistle. Alright, what do we got? Cheese and hay to nowhere. Melts and warm... Oh wait, that's... So, watch out for thieves, keep moving. Blows away when traveling at top speeds. I can accept that. So I just gotta... Okay, that was quick. So I could either loop around. I got to the end of the day. I can go straight and just loop around. Or... Oh, man. Alright. It's almost noon, so that'll give me 10 hours to complete this job. It only says to keep moving. So if I don't stop for too long, then I should be fine. So I can just back up, go loop all the way around Prairie. See, this is honestly more what I was, well, kind of hoping to get for the one contract that I failed. Something a little simple, but I would have been able to get it if I didn't screw up. So that is on me. But then I can, at least once I get this done, I can pick up passengers out of nowhere. Keep my eye out for bandits. Thieves. Cheese thieves. Gotta get a good $656. I'm too away from the riverboat. Is that? Oh no. Okay, I remember this from a short. Yeah, how do is there any way for me to combat in that, or do I just have to run? Because I gotta keep moving, but I gotta stop up here to pick up hay. And even then, I can't run at full speed. Oh boy. This is gonna be harrowing. Load it up in quick. I know I can't go full speed, but I gotta freaking start something. I gotta get speeding up fast. Alright. As long as I can outpace it at slow speed, I think I'm fine. Nice way to find a way to incorporate Beetle's airship. Because in Spirit Tracks, Beetle has an airship that you have to flag down by like whistling. But he's like constantly roaming the map. Yes. So just be careful traveling too quickly. Watch out for pesky cheese thieves. I want to get some distance from him. I also gotta keep an eye ahead of me. Yeah, funny, I have one freight item that's basically has me run away from something, and one that makes me have to go slow. It's like, that's just a funny combination right there. Run away from something, but don't run away too quick. Oops. Oh, that's minus $10. And another pedestrian. This is like the second one I've ran over. 8 more and I get the achievement. Yeah, that was making mistakes. Not looking ahead of me and just paying more attention behind me. made it, though. I can pick up some passengers and see where they need to go. Cattail Bloomwater. Okay, I can do that. And stop. Make a quick stop over at Colby. Let's see about another freight contract. If it's on the way, then that's perfect. If not, then I'm not gonna worry about it. Because yeah, now I've got enough for the next capacity upgrade. But it's getting kind of late in the day. Just gotta pick and choose what I want. For freight, at least. Yeah, this person's not getting what they want. Which, hey, it's not really much skin off of my teeth. It's for stocks, it's for other things. That actually an extra hour would be kind of useful, but I could also, you know, pay 50 bucks to place slots to try to get stock. So there is a way to get stock without having to do the without having to take the shareholders. Can't speak. But these are definitely easier ways to get stock, to be able to pay for like the extra hour, the extra speed, the money multiplier. Probably stuff that I probably could focus on a bit. Probably help me get more money for upgrades and whatnot. I shouldn't have done that. Dust Bowl! Actually, that kind of works. So, I could either... I should not, because you don't come around over here. You're going to go up over here and whatnot. Maybe? Who the heck are you? Because you would have to be... Don't know if that's the mountain engine or not. I'll head to Bloomwater, and then head to Dust Bowl. Try not to... I'm trying to think whether I should pick up passengers at Bloomwater. And I also am going to check Colby. As long as Colby gives me a contract where I just take cheese over to somewhere in the Rio Frontera, I'm good. If I gotta go out of my way, then... If I gotta go too much out of my way, then I'm not gonna go for it, because I don't think I'll have the time for it. Especially if I have to pick up 3 items. Okay, I figured you're gonna be heading that way. Though, I was gonna say, no, that's not at the... Nope, I'll go up past Colby. Check the freight contract. Because I've got time for the passengers. If anything, I'm afraid to have time for the passengers and for the freight contract. That is the mountain engine. Even though it seems like he's hauling passengers, so he's probably that engine's probably more of a passenger service. While I mix traffic goods, I can haul passengers and freight. Okay, you're going that way. Because yeah, the other two are freight. Because the one that I keep finding in the Rio Frontera is always hauling freight, and then the one in the forest, Max, is a logging train. cheese, grommet. To chug water and honey. 750 on failure, 250. I don't think so, because I gotta go all the way to Bumblebee. Not saying I couldn't do it, but I'm not risking it, especially with honey. Honestly, if I had the big fella, I probably would do it. So that'd be interesting. Having big fella and the fireman means that you would have like a 25% speed increase. Well, at least with big fella, we'll not have to worry about leaning too much. Well, after Dust Bowl, I can check the TNT area place. Yeah, that one was a fairly simple contract with a pretty good payout. But it's just, I don't know if I would actually have the time to make it all the way to Bumblebee. Oh, and that's another thing. I would be getting chased constantly by the balloon. That is the other thing. And then making it to Chugwater, there's a lot of turns. So I would have to go slow again. It'd be like having the hay. I would have to go slow. So yeah, I just don't think I'm gonna risk 250 bucks. That's good, they didn't get too upset. Okay, at least you're really happy. Gotta cheer these guys up. Aurora? Oh, buddy. That's gonna be tough. I know that's gonna be a decent payout, but that's probably not gonna happen, pal. But doesn't mean I ain't gonna try. I got enough to get the Dust Bowl and chug water. Oh no, am I bugged again now? Because I didn't get the thing. Yep. I'll top off at chug water. If I don't stop anywhere, I think I can make it to Aurora. I won't worry about looking at a freight contract. I'll worry about getting this one passenger where he needs to go. I could probably stop in at Pinecone. Hope that I can pick up passengers needing to go to Aurora or Snowball. Snorball? Ugh. I didn't speak today. Alright. Thankfully, you're pretty happy, so it doesn't matter if I just highball it through some turns. Ah. Where's the other? There it is. Alright, I'm good. He's already upset at me, so there's no point in staying going slow. Yeah, and the incline slows your acceleration anyways, that kind of works. See, now this is somebody whose jimmies aren't rustled. Main thing is rustles are jimmied. Happy passenger that I can just whiz on through tight turns and whatnot for a little bit. That's perfect. And I got a little bit of extra time. I don't think I'm gonna try... No, I'm not gonna go for freight contracts. Because that's a little out of the way. But I will stop and see where everyone here needs to go. Yeah, Aurora. That's perfect. I won't even bother filling up. Would be nice if, like, that counted as, like, an S rank. Or if this... I don't even know if this game actually has S ranks, but I figured that would be the S rank. Oh, beautiful. That's just absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I should be fine, because the other engine is all the way down there. It's over there. That's max. Yeah, run into a dead end. I'm not doing that just yet. I know which dead end. Well, it says run into a dead end, so I just gotta run into some buffers. But I'm not gonna do that, because I'm not worried about getting stocks. Yeah, that's not at all dangerous, especially even with the curve and whatnot, but it looks cool as crap. That's just really cool. I have yet to come down spiraling in, spiraling down through. I'm always going up through. Okay. I should be fine to just highball it. So I shouldn't hit any of these two trains. Okay. Yeah, they're clever enough to have that swing out around enough for you to go, like, whiz on through. Make sure I'm not going toward the buffers. Still a shame that those aren't really something. Shame that those aren't, like... That would have been a nice, like, Thomas and the Magic Railroads reference. I forgot that there was a slow sign. I could have put it up on the map. Okay, there's a slow sign up here. That's so cool. Well, depending on where these guys up here at Aurora want to go, yeah, if anything, I would hope people would want to go to Snowball, because I think I can make it there in time. But even then, that's dubious at best. Nice! I actually have enough for the air brakes if I might actually go for the air brakes. I can take a second to look at the cargo cars. That's so cool that this big old station has the billboards that you see at the beginning of the game. Oh my, wait, does that clock actually... Because I saw it tick. Oh, if it gets up there and it strikes 10, then that's actually really clever. That there's a proper, like, ticking clock. Eh, kind of. I was a little bit behind, but yeah, still got it. Yes! I got them both! I got them both! You cannot tell me that Very Useful is not the Thomas one. Because I know Spirit is the Spirit Tracks one. But you can't tell me that Really Useful is not Thomas. That's also really funny, getting a little engine that could. Then Thomas, then the Spirit Train. I'll be honest, I might do just a silly little... There it is. There's the Spirit Train. I might do one extra video just to edit it, just to do a run editing in Spirit Tracks music, like I did for the demo. That is something I'll do. But yeah, I already did that once when I played the demo a long time ago. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Cinders and Ashes! I really need to play Wonders of Sodar. Ah! Ah. I'm a little disappointed that it is not just straight up Thomas's whistle. But at the same time, because I wouldn't think you'd get into any legal issue about it. Oh, sounds enough like it. Don't care, I'm buying that. I'm buying it and running around with it. This is the skin I'm probably gonna run around the most in. Finally! Finally! Also, I just love the description, Cinders and Ashes. Like, if it wasn't more clear that this is Thomas the Tank Engine. I don't have enough for air brakes or the caboose, but I can upgrade the capacity. Oh, never mind. 2,000 for the next one. Okay, I thought it would be another 500 up. Never mind. Screw me. So that does really make me wonder. I almost want to get Big Fella. Because that almost seems kind of nice. Brakeman, conductor. I don't know. I like having early bird right now. I'll just. Oh, I got Thomas. I'm happy. I got the skins that I finally got. That wanted to get the entire game. Yeah. Alright, where's shareholder? Aurora? Okay, we'll go to Snowball. Oops. I did not even pay attention if the carriages look like Annie and Clarabelle at all. And I couldn't keep up the rhythm. He's the one. He's the one. He's the really useful engine that we adore. Oh, that's perfect. He's the one. He's the number one. Thomas the Tank Engine. You know, they could have also been really clever, considering that you know, this is a tender engine. Could have put a number 2 on. Actually, could have put in. Well, no, that wouldn't work for the front. It could have worked for if you put a number 2 on the front to kind of like wink and nudge. It's like, oh, it's technically not Thomas, it's Edward, because he's got a tender and it's not. This engine isn't a tank engine. Would have been like a nice little like wink. But I got it. I did get it, and I'm happy. So you know what? Even if I don't get all of the upgrades in this video, I did get the Thomas skin. And also that I got the Spirit Tracks. I got the Spirit Tracks paint. I can do a video where I edit in. I can do another video playing the full game and have the Spirit Tracks music edited in. Ride the train for at least 3 hours. Disobey every law sign. Whistle back with 3 different vehicles. Well, I'm not doing that. Pine cone. That's thankfully straight ahead. I'm not disappointed. I'm not necessarily disappointed in the whistle. Oh yeah, well, that's kind of interesting. The first class seems like a. Maybe I'm crazy, but first class kind of seems like a darker tone of Annie and Clarabelle's paint, and then the standard one is lighter than Annie and Clarabelle's usual. Maybe I'm crazy because it's not exactly this. Yeah, not even 8 AM, so it's not even bright out yet. I really need to play. What? Oh, oh yeah, I already failed that. Because yeah, disobey every law. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Not yet. I'm not worried about getting stock. Oh, that's going to be interesting, because they're going to be going the opposite way of me. Honestly, also be really clever if you had this skin, you just run through the buffers, and then bam, Magic Railroad. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that. It's just looking back, just tempted. All right, so I gotta be careful so I don't accidentally run into the other tram, the inner city trains. Oh, he has a number 1. That train's got a number. The other one probably has like a number 2 on it, or if that's the only. Wasn't there 2 running around here? All right, now I'm spiraling downwards. Thomas had never seen anything like it before. Wow! Running through a volcano! Bust my buffers! Ugh. I hate the snow. What silly soft stuff. I probably should do it like a higher pitch voice. What silly soft stuff snow is. Snow doesn't bother me. Wow! Look at all the pretty crystals. I'm going too fast! Ugh. Oh, botheration. The Fat Controller's not gonna like that. Get in quickly, please. Chug water. I should probably have stopped for water, but I think I'll have enough to make it to chug water. I can't let the Fat Controller down. Let's see if I can make up for lost time. Yeah, chug water is just straight ahead, so that should work. I think I'll be fine. I have a tender now, with an upgraded water tank. I should have plenty of water to make it to chug water. I'm saying water a lot. Like, the amount of times I said water in that sentence alone. Wow, the Rio Frontera. I don't even know if I'm doing British. I almost sound like I'm doing Australian. Oh yeah, no, in this light, that the coach definitely does look actually has the. It does look like Danny and Clarabelle. It's got some. I think it's a little bit lighter. Maybe I'm crazy. Like I said, it might still be crazy on that, but oh man, that really makes me wish that like you have. Maybe when I get the last one, it'll give me another carrot, another coach. So that way I can have Annie and Clarabelle and then a first class. I love this. This is awesome. I may get and play around with the other skins, but this one's probably going to be the one that I'm more permanently going to be glued to for like the rest of the time that I'm playing this game. Dust Bowl. I better fill up with water now. The heat's really coming down on my boiler. Last thing I need is to run out of water in this type of heat. depending on where these people want to go, I can stop and see about that. It's about a freight contract. Oh, man. That really makes me wish I held off on getting, like, the first class. So that way I can enjoy, like, having Annie and Clarabelle, running around with Annie and Clarabelle for a bit with this skin. Though, no, I'd be crazy to think that. For whatever reason, my brain's thing is like, the first class train almost kind of looks like Henrietta. I was like, no, I think Henrietta is a bit more, as a lighter tone, a bit more lighter red in the tone of the color. Bloom water. Well, I can still check the freight contract and just back up. Okay, you're passing through chug water, so I ain't gotta worry about you. But yeah, no. Just love that. So this makes me wonder, if I can get the 2000, should I get the air brakes, or should I get the final capacity upgrade? So I'm thinking air brakes, if they're the same price. Actually, if I go down through here, yeah, I can still make it to... maybe a bit out of the way, but I can still make it to Bloom Water. And on time, too! I must keep to time, as to not cause confusion or delay. What do you got for me? To blow whistle. Okay, just single TNT to blow whistle. I can do that. The crane loaded up the dynamite into Thomas's gondola truck. All I have to do is not slam on my brakes. I think I can do that. If you say so, Thomas, said his driver. Yeah, because I just... yeah. Don't slam the brakes. I think I can do that. Especially if I go to Bloom Water. And then... yeah. I just gotta remember to stop at Blow Whistle. Even then, I can pick up passengers that I can drop off at Blow Whistle. We have all day to drop off the dynamite. Thomas thought he was a clever engine, thinking he can do everything all at once. Or get everything done in one single day. The passengers were getting bounced left and right all the way down the track. They felt like popcorn in a popcorn machine. But Thomas was refusing to slow down on the curves. Come along, we're rather late. Come along, we're rather late. We're coming along, sang the coaches. Should be good to go up over there and hopefully be able to go up to Kobe. Actually, hold on the station. Huh, okay. I figured that Aurora may have like a similar to Blow Whistle, but I get, yeah, Blow Whistle is the capital city, so. One passenger in particular was having his jimmies rustled. Slow down. Oh, go slow signs. Why do they even have those around here anyways? I've gone through these tracks at full speed many a time and nothing bad ever happened. Rules are rules, Thomas, said his driver. You don't want to make the passengers upset, do you? That would upset the Fat Controller. Thomas sighed. No, I guess not. Besides, we're almost there. Seeing bloom water in the distance, Thomas blew his whistle in excitement. Just remember, Thomas, don't brake too hard or you'll destroy the dynamite. It might destroy the car and us along with it. Yes, driver. Please want to go to Blow Whistle. Colby! Great. Well, I'm gonna make a quick jaunt over to Blow Whistle and then back to Colby. I can take the loop line. Colby! Exclaimed Thomas. But I need to take the dynamite to Blow Whistle! Then he formulated a plan. I can take the old loop line. It'll be fine. And so Thomas's plan was set. We'll drop the dynamite off, and then the passengers. We've got time for the passengers. Annie and Clarabelle were a little worried. I hope you know what you're doing, Thomas. Trust me, said Thomas. Like we have a choice, said Annie. What was that? Said Thomas. Nothing. I think it was just the wind, said Clarabelle. Yeah, because I can just... Yeah, that actually works, because I can jaunt over, go over, take the loop line, go all the way down to Colby, check out where the cheese has got to go. Get an extra 300. Try to get 2,000. Maybe get the air Barrico to stop Betterio. And that the only thing that would really leave is like the caboose and capacity. But to be fair, there are like 2 caboose upgrades, but I gotta get the first one. Oh, whoops. That's the wrong way. That's not where I wanted to go. But that's where the passengers have to go. Oh, well. Yeah, hold on. It's 2 p.m. It's too late, Thomas, and look at the time. You may not have no... We'll still have time to drop off that dynamite. But we could have picked up another freight contract in Colby. That we could have. But the passengers come first, Thomas. At least in this scenario. I guess. Cattail. Oh boy. I am starting to go further and further away from Blow Whistle. I'm gonna go to Cattail and then I'm gonna make it go to Blow Whistle. Cattail? Now I'm going even further from Blow Whistle. Don't worry, Thomas. We can drop off these passengers at Cattail and then go all the way over to Blow Whistle. Then we can pick up some passengers there. Sounds like a plan to me. we should have gotten no blow whistle in the first place. Uh-oh. Where? Oh dear! Bother that other train. Now I have to go pick up more dynamite. Well, let's see. If I go straight on through, go all the way out and around, go through Chugwater. Oh, bother. Now I have to go pick up the dynamite again. Bother that other train. Oh, whoops. I gotta go. If we're quick enough, Thomas, we'll still be able to get the passengers to Cattail, and then hopefully the dynamite to blow whistle. I sure hope so. Also, that gondola car is pretty sturdy to survive that TNT exploding. Don't question it, Thomas. We're not really on Sodor anymore, and you're no longer a tank engine. Fair enough. And so, Thomas, when bustling through the Rio Frontera, deciding to take the Big Stack Summit track. Might be a little out of the way, but at least I won't have to worry about backing up. No, but hopefully this detour won't take us too long, said his driver. One of the passengers was absolutely furious. Hopefully a stop at the birdwatch station will calm him down a little. Though to be fair, they don't really have much time for that. Slow down, Thomas. We don't want to go fast over this here bridge. See those barrels on the side? That's dynamite. If you bump into it, you could blow up the whole bridge. Why would somebody do that, driver? No idea. But we must be careful. What? Okay, you're just gonna be pissed off the whole time. I don't think my passengers are gonna be very happy by the end of this trip. I don't think so either, said his driver. As long as we get them to their destination, I think that's all that'll matter. Agreed, said Thomas. Alright, they're all just gonna be pissed off at me. Not exactly happy myself that I accidentally blew up that dynamite. Oh, bother this run. A nice cold drink is what I need in this hot area. Alright, Thomas, let's try and get the dynamite again, and get these passengers to where they need to go. Yeah, I got 20 minutes to get this guy to get... Yeah, no, these people are already all pissed. It doesn't matter. If they're so upset, then they can take another train. Just better hope the Fat Controller doesn't hear about this. I'll say, how much forward do I gotta go to get restocked? Feels like a hit era Thomas episode. Thomas picking up something, it goes wrong, he's gotta go get it again. I keep thinking that engine's cab forward, but it's not. It just has an open-end cab. And it's facing forward. Alright. Well, at least these two aren't completely pissed. Oh, I didn't even realize these two were first class. Oh well. Come along, we're rather late. Come along, we're rather late. We're coming along, we're coming along. No, we need to go this way. I'm already running behind with this passenger. Sploosh! Thomas went into the water-covered tracks. Oh, it's a good thing I'm not Henry, or else I'd be shut up in a tunnel for not... And even that, if Henry thought the rain was bad, these bayou tracks are surely worse. See where these people gotta go. Nowhere. Alright, that's on the way. 10:10, 10:30, that'd be appreciated. Nowhere, at least that's on the way. Sighed Thomas. He wasn't in the best mood with all the running around he's had to do, and the late passengers didn't really improve his mood. What? Well, look at there, Thomas. Look at the fireflies out and about. It did cheer him up a little bit. Almost looks like stars you're running by. Shining nice and bright in the dark. Yeah, no, I get these guys dropped off. I gotta go straight to blow whistle so I can get that dynamite. I'm not even gonna risk not going to blow whistle next. Here we are, the middle of nowhere. Alright, driver, we gotta get the blow whistle now. On it, Thomas. People were walking all over the tracks. Thomas had to blow his whistle to get him off. Beep, beep, whistled Thomas. Get off the tracks. Unless you would like to be run over. I don't think you'd like that very much. I know I sure wouldn't. Don't know why they wander under the tracks. Who knows, says his driver. As long as they hear your whistle, it gives them ample time to get out of the way. That Thomas heard a whistle from another engine. Oh, don't tell me it's Max. Max was the logging locomotive that works in Lily Forest. It was not. It was the other. It was the mountain engine. Bother! Now I have to back up, because he'll refuse to back out of the way. Hopefully he's on his way to nowhere. Because I need to go to Blow Whistle. That, sadly, was not the case. Oh, bother. Oh, literally the mountain engine has nothing but first-class coaches. Out of my way, silly engine. And he's got a number 4. Out of my way, silly Thomas. I'm moving. I'm moving. Uh-oh. Don't tell me that counted. Okay, it didn't. For some inexplicable reason, half of the train went towards Thomas. Horror! He shouted, before suddenly they exploded for no reason. And so did the engine. Oh dear! And then they suddenly disappeared. Driver, I'm scared. You and me both, Thomas. Let's just go. We didn't get penalized for it. And it wasn't our fault. It was the switches. Is that supposed to be our cover story? Yes. Now shut up. I'm sure the mountain engine will be fine tomorrow, Thomas. I sure hope so. But yeah, we probably shouldn't tell the Fat Controller about that. No. This goes to our grave. Even though we'll probably tell him tomorrow. I doubt that, said Thomas. But let's hope not. I think after we get this dynamite delivered, that'll be it for us for tonight, I was gonna say old boy, but I was like, nah, that doesn't really fit with Thomas. Once we deliver this dynamite, I think that'll be it for us tonight, Thomas. I think so too, driver. I think so too. I can actually back into the sheds. Tired, worn out, but determined, Thomas slowly puffs into Blow Whistle Station. There. The dynamite's delivered. I think we're done for the day, driver. Indeed, Thomas. Let's just roll on back to the sheds. And so that's exactly what he did. What a lively day today was, eh, driver? That's one way to put it, Thomas. That sure is one way to put it. At least I don't have to worry about shunting all these trucks in the big yard. No. Thankfully, no, Thomas. Do 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 do. Nico Neon! I remember that from the demo. Well, I didn't get enough for... Honestly, wasn't getting enough for all the upgrades. I'm honestly... But you know what? I am happy that I kept playing, because it finally got very useful. Where's... There it is. I forgot that that's what the whistle was. You feeling cyberpunk? If anything, I want to grab the spirit skin and just do a Spirit Tracks run. I might do that. I might just grab Spirit and... Yeah, I'll do it. I'll make the Spirit Tracks video. I'll do one more video doing a run with the Spirit Train. Have the music off so that way I can edit in. But it's only going to be one run. It's going to be one day. But for now, that's going to do it on this video of a bumpy ride. Thank y'all for coming by to watch this. I really appreciate it. Y'all know the deal with the outro. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And hope y'all will return for the next video. Till then, everybody, have a good day.